can see is Xbox really gonna do it? Are they really gonna do it? I mean, really, are they gonna do it? I feel like this is a conversation we should have.
I'm coming up with stuff all the time. That's why I think this is my strength that hasn't been used yet.
What's up, everybody? Just before I begin, what the hell is Apple thinking with this? This VR headset is $3,500. What the hell? If anyone buys this, you should go and see a doctor. Anyway, with that out of the way, at the time of recording this week we have the Jeff Keighley show, Summer Games Fest, and we have the Xbox Showcase coming up. Now, most of what I'm going to touch upon is the Xbox Showcase, but the Summer Game Fest should hopefully show us some cool stuff and very maybe show us what we've already seen already. And then the Xbox Showcase is shortly after it, so we're just going to get repeat advertisements of the same video games over and over by the looks of it, but it's fun to speculate from some people. It's fun to be excited, and at the same time you should keep your expectations in check. Me, I don't expect anything new. I don't expect Xbox to bring anything fantastic to the table. I don't expect anything amazing from the Jeff Keighley show, but hopefully I'll have some nice surprises on there. So MBG went on and made a rant stream about this. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. Saying, is Xbox really going to do it? Well, MBG, I somehow got a membership gifted to me while I was watching this, so it's funny. Now, there isn't a lot of parts to highlight in it, but he did say some funny and stupid things. So let's go and check it out.
I feel like this is a conversation we should have, and the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is because yesterday and every other time we've talked about it prior, I've been talking just from my perspective in that, like, Xbox, I think they're going to have a good show. Like, I think everything is lined up. But I've noticed in the time that I've been talking about it that a lot of you guys do not agree.
No, it seems that only Xbox fanboys and Xbox-centric channels have been hyping this show up to high heaven, and I think they're going to be very disappointed. And I've come to like Gaz on Daily recently. I think the guy's pretty funny. Started watching him quite regular now, and then I've been watching the Iron Lords podcast. I mean, I think them guys are great. Their expectations need to be checked just a little bit. And Aaron Greenberg tweets out 7 days until a first ever double feature, roughly 2 hours of non-stop games, and Starfield. Which I honestly think Aaron Greenberg is hyping this up way too much. He is a big speaker for Xbox, I believe, but honestly, the way these guys are talking, it's like it's going to be the best showcase ever shown. And I really don't think that is the case. And hopefully everyone can prove me wrong. Alex previously made a video about people keeping their expectations in check, and honestly, I totally agree with him. If you're going in there as just a fan of video games, then great. If you're going in there as a huge Xbox fan or a fanboy, I think you're going to be very disappointed.
Let's talk about this. So, is Xbox really going to do it this time? Are they really going to, like, after all these years, after all of these mistakes that Microsoft has made pretty consistently, are they going to come out and finally deliver what it is that not just the fans, but I would argue just many people, generally speaking, have been asking them to do, expecting them to do?
I mean, it's about time they do. They really need to make up for the fuck-ups they've done since the start of the Xbox One era. Are
they suddenly going to show us a barrage of not just new games and new exclusives, but high-quality exclusives? Games that get people to really turn their heads and go, whoa, like, that looks really good.
Let's get some
good Xbox games
in there. Oh, that's got it. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'd love to know what MBG considers as good. Does he want the same style of game as Sony puts out all the time, or does he actually want something different? I couldn't really tell. But even if they did bring out something amazing, I don't think he'll go back to fanboying for Xbox.
But here's the question I have. Are people going into the Xbox show being...
Well, we're waiting.
I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this question. Are people going in with...
Today, Junior?
Lowered expectations? What I mean by that, what I mean by lowered expectations is, are they going in feeling like, kind of like how I am with Summer Game Fest. Like, I'm going into Summer Game Fest where just show me one thing. I have no expectation for Jeff Keighley's show. Just show me one thing, and if you can do that, that's good. Are people going in where it's like the bar is so low that all Microsoft really has to do is show one or two decently good-looking things? Then,
well, after the PlayStation showcase, yeah, the bar is set pretty low. But let's see how high the bar is set by the Jeff Keighley show first, and then we can see what Xbox delivers afterwards.
Boom, that's a huge success, because this is something that somebody said to me yesterday. They were like, dude, this is probably going to be an okay show, because that's just kind of how Microsoft does their shows. And a certain vocal minority are going to run with it and basically explain to everybody over and over again how it's the greatest show that's ever occurred.
I don't know how anyone could be so excited for these shows. The only reason I watch them is to see what Salter produces afterwards. I mean, some of us could look forward to what games they're bringing. I mean, we're all gamers. Everybody watching is probably gamers. We're looking forward to see what's coming up. But some of these fanboys look forward to these shows as if they're looking forward to the birth of their first child, for Christ's sake. Sorry about any confusion. I am chopping his 3-hour live stream up into little sections, so just highlighting the good parts. And someone in his chat must have triggered him here because he started going on a rant about the Activision Blizzard deal.
They're just, again, it's like the whole conversation surrounding, and I'm not diving into this, so don't worry. I don't want to scare anybody off. I'm not diving into it.
Oh, why not? I wanted to see him have a proper meltdown.
Okay, I'm not diving into, I'm just making a statement. All right? It's just like the ABK deal, where it's like, I get so tired of it that I start to just say, you know what? Fuck it, man.
To be fair, anyone in the gaming space is tired of listening about that deal now. I wish the deal had just been done already. The CMA needs to pull their full fists out their ass and actually just let the fucking deal go through.
How can I see this in a good light? How can I try to construct Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard as where's the good to be found in that?
The good to be found in it is that someone like Embracer Group or Tencent doesn't buy them. Or even worse, Epic Games. I mean, honest to God, Epic Games wouldn't be so bad, but Tencent and Embracer Group destroy these companies. Only want to turn them into mobile gacha games that generate billions of money. I mean, everybody wants to make money, but when it hurts the consumer, it's not good.
And I realize that I don't fucking care whatever good there is to be found in that, because it doesn't matter to me. I think Xbox is pathetic for buying them. That's how I felt from day one, and no matter what happens, I will feel that way. And me trying to deny that is clearly me just trying to say I guess this is what people, this is what everybody's in agreement with. I don't fucking care what everybody's in agreement with. And I'm just tired of caring what other people think.
Oh god, I didn't think the ABK deal would trigger him so much. But there is good to be found in the ABK deal from Microsoft, because all the Call of Duty games, for a start, will be on a subscription service called Game Pass. And then I don't have to pay full price for them games, because I end up paying full price for them. I only play them for 2 months, and I still don't learn my lesson. Sometimes I'm stingy with money, but sometimes I really don't learn my lesson.
PCs aren't Xboxes. No, they are. Well, no, technically they're not.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
How the hell did you come up with the answer, technically PCs aren't Xboxes? PCs are totally different to Xboxes. Even though they both work on an x86 architecture, though does the PS5, they're still vastly different. The Xbox is just a locked console platform. The PC is an open platform, but you don't have to just have Microsoft Windows as an operating system. You can have Linux. I mean, hell, you can put some other botched operating system on there if you want to. An Xbox is nowhere near the same as a PC. I've heard this by fanboys before, calling PC players Xbots. God knows where they get that notion from. Well, that's an FMBG for now. I just want to highlight his ramblings about the Xbox showcase, which wasn't really that much. Let's move on to the Iron Lords podcast. I just want to highlight one small clip where they were speculating what they were going to expect from the showcase, and what I think they should keep their expectations in check too.
What would you had some amazing predictions, very lofty. But I need to know what would disgust you. What would you be like, Xbox? What are you doing?
You guys covered it all. My initial was if they do the movie things like PlayStation, I was like, I don't want to see movies at a game showcase. But I think I'm just gonna go like I'm with Sophie. If they don't have a large section of first party content, I'll be pretty disappointed. Because I mean, Jim Ryan has literally opened the door, got it on his knees, and said, "Here, we're gonna let you back in. We've been at you for a year and a half, making fun of you, everyone laughing at Xbox without nothing in 2022, and then the delays. They've opened the door to just like hit back hard. So if they don't hit back hard with this showcase, I'll be pretty disappointed.
I think Xbox has already come out saying that they're not going to show any movies or TV shows, and if they do now, the fanboys are going to be fucking raging. Yeah, I can agree here. Movies shouldn't be in a game show. I mean, I understand the PlayStation's approach. See if the non-gamers are going to be watching it with their children or whatever, and think, oh, the Gran Turismo movie might be good, but no, it's not a good idea because most people that are tuning into this are mainly gamers, and they don't want to see movies or TV series in the fucking game show.
Fair enough. Very reasonable, very logical. Randolph.
What would be an L? Let's see. I mean, similar to what PlayStation did. I want that roadmap. I want that. I want to know what's coming after Forza Motorsport.
I mean, didn't we have a roadmap last year where Xbox had a big showcase and said everything shown in that showcase was going to be out in the next 12 months? Now that 12 months has passed and all we have seen is Redfall, and then we got a surprise drop at the beginning of the year which wasn't shown in that showcase. So them having a roadmap is not promising from Xbox because they have already shown that they can't deliver on any of their promises. This time we need release dates attached to all the adverts.
And I don't get that. It's an L. Right? Like if I'm going in there expecting like Hellblade and Avowed and what's in 2024, I'm like, I don't get that.
You'll get if you don't get Hellblade,
well,
you're
it's not
gonna
even
flip.
Well, yeah, if Hellblade's not there or whatever, or if Avowed there but has no year attached to it or whatever, and like if the questions still persist after the show about what the hell is coming after Forza Motorsport, straight up L.
Can't speak much about Avowed, but Hellblade 2's trailer dropped 4 years ago. It's in 2019, and we haven't seen much of the game since. No in-game footage, just small CGI cinematics. That's all we've had. I wouldn't expect to see that at all. I honestly think the game is a miss at this point, which is a shame because the first game was actually really cool. I liked it. It wasn't anything groundbreaking or amazing, but the actual presentation of the story was really cool. Not the best story in the world, but the way they pulled it off was really enjoyable. So I would like to see Hellblade 2 myself. I think that's a fucking dream at this point.
I gave the PlayStation show like a C, but if it was just PlayStation content, it was a D. It'd be even worse for Xbox because I actually care about Xbox. I don't care about PlayStation in that way, right?
I'm not here as much to roast these guys, but that's a poor choice of words saying that you care about Xbox or care about a corporation as much. You should just care about the games that your console can provide you. That's about it. I mean, do I care about my PC? Of course I do. But my PC is more than just a gaming system. It's not just used for games. Like, I edit videos on it, and there's a whole lot of other stuff I can do with a PC. So yes, the machine I built myself, I do care about it. I'm quite enthusiastic about the PC. But an Xbox, honestly, just plays games and you can watch Netflix and stuff on it. But that's about it.
So it's like, I want the roadmap. And, you know, I think they need to deliver on that. Obviously, I don't want to see any TV shit. On Fallout TV show, Gear stuff, Halo, Master Cheeks. We don't need that here. If you want to have it at an extended showcase,
yes.
Fine by that.
Exactly.
Okay, whatever. That's cool.
Couch
None of that stuff.
Again, with the roadmap, it should be quite obvious that it's pointless by now. For them showing TV shows or movies, they said they won't, but will they hold up to that promise? I have no idea.
I also, if the kind of what Plume and Saab saying, like if the mix is more geared towards third party and indies and less towards first party, that's not going to fly with me either. Not when you have all these studios, not when you have all these games already announced. I'm not tuning into Xbox Showcase and only seeing 3 games. And I guess maybe even I'll expand on that. Like,
let's go.
If you show me more games as a service that already exist than like games that are yet to be released,
we get to see it, these ESO.
Right, like if it's like
get the whole bang out.
It's like you show Halo Infinite and Grounded and Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online and Sea of Thieves, right? But you only show like Hellblade and Avowed or whatever, I'd be like, that wouldn't be good for me. I don't know if it would be good for the rest of you, but that definitely would, like, I'd look at that and be like, really? So
I feel that.
yeah. Yeah, those are the main thing for me is the roadmap.
What he just said is exactly what I expect to see. All the games that already exist, any expansions for them, like Sea of Thieves, Grounded, and a bunch of live service stuff, because that's the model Xbox put out quite a while back now. I mean, Sea of Thieves has done well to sort of redeem itself from its launch. I got really bored of the game. I had some fun in it. I mean, you play it with friends, it is quite fun. Grounded, it's not my type of game. Survival games are just not my type of thing. But each their own. Some people like it, fair enough. But we don't want to see what Xbox already has. We want to see dates for what is coming for Xbox, and we want the actual release dates this time. Let me hear what you guys think in the comments. Are you looking forward to the Xbox and the Summer Games Fest, to be honest? What do you hope that Xbox will show? Or Jeff Keighley will show? What do you hope will be shown over the next week? Are you excited for anything? Are your expectations kept in check, like I'm saying? Are you not expecting much? Are you expecting a lot? I know some people are pissed with the Xbox brand now, and if they don't deliver this time, people are going to be very, very annoyed now. But I honestly think the showcase is going to be something similar to what Sony showed, and it's going to be a bunch of live service stuff and then 1 or 2 mainline games. Hopefully we will see what's been promised in the past, and obviously Starfield is going to be having its own show, and hopefully that'll deliver as well. I'm actually getting more keen to see Starfield now. I've said in the beginning I wasn't very excited for the game, but the more and more I look at it, I'm thinking, you know what, I might dip a few hundred hours into this thing. Let me hear what you guys think. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to. I'm going to go and enjoy the sun for a little bit. I'll see you in the next one.